So multiple things can be true at the same time. I've lived in a couple different places that have pretty high incidences of both petty and also violent crime. I went to college in Jackson, Mississippi. I was a travel nurse in Pomona, Riverside, California, and my first nursing job was in Baltimore, all of which there was pretty high crime rates. And I think that the language that we use, especially as nurses, is really important in the ways that we describe the communities that we're working in. So yes, violent crime was high in a few of those neighborhoods. Why? Because of a history of divestment from those communities, histories of redlining, and then pulling money from those communities, putting them in other places. And then understanding the root cause of why the violent crime is pretty high, circling back to people not having access to basic resources. Things like funding in the school districts, things like affordable housing, things like access to ongoing education, and then ways to improve the working conditions. All of that stuff contributes to the reasons why crime might be high in certain areas. But then also, existing as a woman just in the world in general, yeah, you're going to want to be careful. And so being safe or trying to be safe as a woman existing in the world, yeah, you're not going to be on your phone. And if you're on your phone, you're talking to someone on the phone. You never want to live distracted. You look like you mind your business. You don't leave anything in your car, and you're not taking long walks at night, especially. But we can acknowledge all of the precautions that we need to take to be safe as we're going to and from work without talking negatively about the community that you're working in general. And then when you talk about the problems, because violence is definitely a problem, how can we fix it? How can we pour resources back into this community? I would love to see more healthcare workers especially be more cognizant of the language that they're using to describe the communities that they're working in. If it's not a safe neighborhood, why is that? What caused it to be that way? And it's always a lack of resources or us pulling resources from that community and then taking it elsewhere.